On YouTube, what is going on? It's boy King David. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, look, I ain't gonna be on this one too long. Um, I got a new perspective, y'all. I've been like taking some time off of social media. Um, I've been going out a little bit too much. I ain't gonna lie to you. But with going out, I've been running into a lot of people, and it's like God is leading me to people. I just ran into an army vet the other day. He just got rid of a narcissist himself. And I ran into somebody else who feels like they're a targeted individual. Now, see, this targeted individual thing is new, and I didn't know whether it was a gimmick thing or whatever. So I've been kind of reluctant on trying to um, get into it. But I believe I'm going to go ahead and dabble into this a little bit because I have a lot of people on TikTok that are hitting me up, and they're asking me this question like, are you a targeted individual? And I've realized I'm a targeted individual. I felt weird, man. Like, the way that the power line company, the way they keep coming out here and working on the power line right outside my house. It's the only power line that's been worked on. You can literally tell it's the only one that's new. What you call it on it? I'm gonna walk by it in a second, but if you look at this one right here, it's all old or whatever. All of them are old. All of them are old. All of them are old. All the way down to you get to where my house is at, and they've been working on them, right? So they be coming out here working on these power lines all the time, right? My internet is always working kind of funny, and I know what's going on with this. Since I'm always having people troll me, I know what's going on. I've said it before, but these are look at the bird. Bird, look at it. You see that? You see the Joker right there? You know what I'm saying? Got the stick in his mouth. Look at him. Like, they're flying over me again. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of it like, I know I'm on the right course now. I know I'm on the right course. I'm thinking of it like the X and these YouTubers, and they are doing stuff to a certain degree. But you guys, I'm getting trolled every time I get online. They ain't got that kind of power. As soon as I get online, no, 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 no. See, and the craziest thing is that they're gonna come after me, the government or whatever it is. Let me stop saying certain words. I want to get my stuff flagged. But the powers that be, in my opinion, are targeting people. And I told you this AI is doggone near sentient. And, I believe they can just, put somebody, they got all information online, and, they're using our phones. Every time you unlock your phone with your face, they're taking screenshots of your face and they're taking pictures of stuff all the time. I don't really get on here and talk about this stuff because I'm tired of my channel getting flagged. But you know what? They're flagging me anyway, and I have other channels, so it doesn't really make no difference. But this is what I've been really thinking about and working on in the background. You know, um, while my perspective has changed, I'm not really flipping off on anybody anymore. Yes, this could be my ex, and to a certain degree, it is, but it is also the powers that be are targeting certain people that are raising the consciousness of everybody else. And they're doing this by trying to make us look crazy. See, the problem was they didn't know that I was going through actual heartbreak with my ex. And that's the reason why they were able, because the way I'm being trolled and the way that they're trying to come at me, man, I know that some of it is the ex and some other people like that, but this is something else, man. And I've had a lot of targeted individuals hitting me up on YouTube, on TikTok, and it's like, where are these people coming from? And they feel they can see what's going on with me. They always DM me talking about the trolling. They're like, that trolling you're getting is, I believe it's something bigger than what you think. And I don't know. I'm gonna look into this target individual stuff. I mean, obviously, it's about people that certain big groups of elites like to target and squash out different kind of ways. But I'll look up the tactics that they use, and I do believe that AI generated um troll, because think about it, right? You can make they're trying to make this is what they've done. They've made it to where people believe that the internet is. I've been thinking about it. Think about the videos I've been dropping. I've been talking about how the internet is not reality. See, this is how the devil's working. See, the internet is the devil's full playground, and the devil has full control. So, and the devil, I'm telling you, you say what you want to say. This is my belief. The devil and AI, you know what I'm saying? That's the devil's playground. The devil and AI are one and one, or one and one. The devil's trying to find a way to live forever and run everything. And for him to do that is to make sure everybody's plugged into the internet where anything be anything. So me thinking this way, I'm like, I'm getting trolled a lot, a lot. I'm even my ex and these people got to go to work, but if a computer's doing it, and because every time on TikTok I go check the profile, and it's weird. It's weird. So I mean, bird fly right over me. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I believe that the ex is using some type of digital, face, but I'm believing also that I'm a targeted individual. Like the neighbor I have is really weird. I'm gonna show you the power line here in a minute. I've been walking down through here. They haven't worked on any of the rest of these power lines. It's only the two right by my house. They haven't done the rest of them down that road for a while, and they continuously keep the one right by my house. They continuously keep coming out here. They come out here so much. I come outside and stand out here. They come out here and park a truck right by my house. It's like I used to work for the government. You know how the government will have like a truck and they'll park it. It's the weird stuff that goes on. It's the way that the people that mow the grass around my place, the way they knock on the. It's weird stuff going on. So again, I don't care who believes me or who doesn't. But when you're speaking, you're a truth teller. If you're online and you're a truth teller, I want this to start getting spread around. There's this thing getting spread around now about being targeted individuals, and it's basically, I'm telling you, it goes deep. Like CIA type stuff. Look this stuff up, right? They can use AI to generate bots to harass, what I'm saying, people online, so that they appear to be crazy or out of their mind, or coming down on some type of negative karma or whatever it takes to make very simple-minded people turn on them instead of actually looking into what's going on, right? Because most people are sheep, so they don't want to look into anything. They'll just take whatever's being said in mass, like, oh, that's going on with that person. Oh, okay, sounds good, right? But I mean, like this target individual thing, there's a lady that I talk to on a regular basis. To me, she's like she's the first person I really noticed, is bringing up this targeted thing. And she's like, they go into her house when she's gone and move stuff around. But see, I'm always at home, so they can't really, which I don't think that they would. But again, I had that crazy neighbor that's like really weird and asked for my number repeatedly when I told him I'm gonna give it to him. But hey, what's going on, love? What's going on? What's going on? I'm just talking about, like, this new concept about targeted individuals, and it's not so much in the sense of, because I mean, you don't know the real reason, but the main thing is if you're influencing people to start thinking for themselves and thinking outside of the matrix and thinking that your imagination, which what they, it's not an imagination, okay? I'm not a what you call it. Are you serious? Yeah, okay. I didn't break. I didn't break. It's not your imagination, okay? It's your gateway into other dimensions and realms. What do you think happens when you sleep? It's trying to invade your sleep. You're you sleep, and that's when you're, what I'm saying, astral projecting and going to other realms, y'all. Why do you think I do so much, ritual wise, not ritual, but like, before I go to bed, I pray up, make sure that my angels are around, make sure my ancestors, all this stuff, right? Make sure that God's got me, my higher self's watching over me, my spirit guides, you know what I mean? I make sure everybody's ready, because I know when I go to sleep, that's when I'm going to my other realms or whatever, and I want all the protection. You know what I mean? So, there's a reason why the man, listen, what do you think they're doing with these phones, y'all? They're wanting to know every move we make. They're trying to get into our psyche. They're trying to find a way to program us. Listen, think about it on a lower level. When you're like on these apps and they're sending out ads that are targeted for you, that's the same concept, except it's on a smaller level. So they can do the same thing, like, oh, this person's, bringing too much sense to it. Let me go ahead and start, sending more trolls this way or her way or whatever. And these trolls are obviously like generated trolls. You're thinking that it's a person doing it. And the only reason why it worked on me for a little while was because my ex is crazy, but to the magnitude of how much trolling I'm getting, that person's got to go to work. And I know that person. She has problems she got to deal with. And even if it's a hater on you, ain't nobody. That one the other day when that troll was waiting on me, as soon as I went live. I don't even know, and it could have been the X, but you got to remember, I'm getting trolled on every platform, right? So I believe it's a little bit more than that. I believe it's a target individual thing. And here's the importance of that perspective shift, right? Even if it's like the X or crazy YouTubers or TikTokers, it doesn't matter. They're insignificant. Even if my ex got like 10 people working with her or whatever, they're not doing it round the clock, not the way that I'm being trolled, right? This is something, this is once I put in a perspective of, wait a minute, this is organized. This is way too organized for it. See, that's the problem. When an organization starts doing things, they start doing things too organized, right? Like random people are not going to be organized like this to try to discredit me every chance. Random people cannot suppress my channel, can't suppress me on multiple platforms. I've told you that like it seems like YouTube's suppressing me, and every time I come up with a new way, because this is the way I look at it. They keep finding a way to put me in this bucket to where I can't, my videos can't be viewed. Keep taking me out of whatever place I'm in when I'm getting views. And I'm an engineer, so I know how this works. And they're putting me in some kind of algorithm where I can't, so I keep coming up with different kind of ways to beat the system. I come up with different kind of like, man, I'll pop up with a way, and then I'll start getting views, and then next thing you know it, when I'm uploading my videos, it'll take them an hour and a half to upload a 15-minute video. They are really skimming my videos over. They really are. So, and every time I come up with a new gimmick or whatever to get this channel up and going, it seems like it's scrutinized because I have 3 other channels, and those other channels are getting the same level of views as my channel is right now. That don't make any sense. This is bigger and this is deeper, and this is the reason why I've been so relaxed, right? Because I told y'all I'm highly tapped in. I feel like I'm being watched and stuff like that, and it is. Big Brother's watching me. Big Brother's trolling me, Big Brother's watching me, and I want to make you understand the importance of me putting this in the proper perspective. If there's anybody in here, hit the like button, that'd be great. Putting this in the proper perspective now means I no longer will put the burden of whatever goes on my social media on my ex, any of my family members, any of my ex friends, any YouTuber or TikToker. I'm going to firmly plant the burden of responsibility on the powers that be that run everything, that's trying to suppress my voice so I come off crazy or whatever, or like I'm still needing to heal. Now, I see a lot of chatter online. I've been doing that this weekend too, checking videos. A lot of women making a bunch of assumptions about me and my situation and this, that, and the third. But women are going to be women. That doesn't matter. Um, the main overall picture I get is everybody sees that I'm healing and I'm over the X. But here's the thing about it, and most important, I done found out that that's what it is. I'm a target individual. And you can come up with whatever you want to, but like I said, man, the way that they become, and they think that they're slick, but I call them out. Like, remember I told you the fire department, they wanted to get in my house, man. They wanted to get in my house. They like, we got a ping here for a life alert. I'm like, do I look like I'm a senior citizen? What are you talking about? See, they've been doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? And they have ways to tell if you're speaking truth or have the ability to influence people. And if they can knock you out the ballpark with some low level AI generated gang stalking bots to make people feel like you're kind of out there and then knock you off, then work is done. If it goes a little bit further than that, if you get a little bit higher, it's like levels to it. It's like they're kind of like, I'm gonna put together something, man. I got to put something together like a pamphlet or something, so you can tell if you're being targeted and what the signs are or something. I'm working on something. But this, and I don't even care if somebody tries to steal my idea, because nobody can do it like I do it. Like nobody's even thinking like I'm thinking, putting 2 and 2 together. I'm a no-name, YouTuber, TikToker, but I'm getting online saying something that I have friends on here that are the same number of subscribers or whatever. They cuss and everything else, but they're not being targeted. But they're not talking like I talk. Some of these people are talking about narcissism and gang stalking and stuff of that nature, but they're not pulling this wisdom down from divine. They can tell that they're just copying somebody else. They know that I'm pulling this information. They're like, where's this guy getting this information from? I mean, the level of trolling I get, you all see it, right? A troll will come up out of nowhere. I'll just go live. And I know I have crazies, but they got lives as well. This is around the clock. We have to start thinking bigger. We gotta start thinking bigger. There's something new coming out, new information coming out about targeted individuals. And like I said, man, weird things happen, but I'm super observant. And they know that I'm super observant though. That's why they stop having weird things like I said, that guy that come out here working on the power. Man, I have never lived anywhere where they've worked on the power line in less than 3 months over 3 times. In less than 3 months over three. What are you doing? Why is it so important to get that power line worked on right now? Where have you been up until I moved into this raggedy fixer upper? What is going on? Like I said, man, it don't make any sense. And so what I'm saying all that to say this. I am done. I am done with trolls. I am done with gang stalking. To me, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care if the video gets flagged, it's the government. As far as I'm concerned, it's the government. You know what I mean? It makes sense why. Because I'm like, I'm an engineer and they give us too much analytical information. I'm a doggone engineer. I can sit here and look. Hey, what's going on, Frugal Mama? I'm an engineer. I can look at the analytics and be like, I'm getting to impressions and dropping off every video. Every video, 400 impressions drop off. I'm rising and they're cutting me off at 300, 400 impressions. They're cutting me off. And then I'll switch my channel up because y'all don't know what I'm doing. Y'all like, oh, he's all over the place. Nah, fool. I'm doing analytical information. I'm reverse engineering. I'm seeing what's going on. So I'm dropping out different things. I do the Sigma thing or the lone wolf thing. It does good. But then they started flagging the lone wolf. I'm like, what? You flagging the lone? So I took the lone wolf, put it in my title. Video gets limited ads. Take it out of my title, goes back to normal. Like they're flagging the lone wolf. So I noticed that. Then I started changing things up and I went to Sigma Male. Start doing good for a little bit. Then I was right back to getting 300, 400 impressions and cutting off. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing tarot card reading anyway. So I started doing tarot card readings on there. And I'm still, that tarot card reading thing is going so strong, it's hard for them to kind of, but they're working on it. They're working on it. They're trying to put me in categories. Man, I had a video that was 20 minutes, took an hour and a half to upload. An hour and a half. The same video, I took it to my other channel, uploaded in 20 minutes. Uploaded in 20 minutes. So here's the thing, and here's the rub. See, and I told y'all this before. I'm like, yeah, I'm like the devil. It is the devil, but it's the devil manifested in these organizations that, listen, the warfare nowadays is all spiritual and it's all online. That's where the war is at. They have built an entire culture online and they got us thinking that online is real so they can go ahead and smear your name online and people think it matters. They can use the internet against you. Think about it, y'all. It's the internet. It's AI itself. They can literally generate gang stalking bots to do whatever they want. We wouldn't know. We would not know that, man, I done put it all together. They done fucked up. See, I done put it all together. Now it's done. I get trolled by anybody. In my mind, it's the government. And I'm gonna get mad automatically. I'm gonna get mad automatically. I ain't even gonna say nothing from now on because I don't play with that government crap, coming after people and all this targeting people. I used to work for you motherfuckers at the highest level. What you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me? I used to work for y'all. You done fucked up. Let's play with it then. Let's play with it. All right? You got all your AI, you got all your people. I got God, and that's all I need. Let's play with it. Let's see what's gonna roll with it. I'm no longer blaming. I don't even care if it is them. I don't care if it's the X or YouTubers, TikTokers. As far as I'm concerned, those people are brainwashed by the system, by the powers that be anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, from here on out, it's me against the powers that be. So whatever they do, trying to come at me, trying to make me look crazy, it's done. It's done. Because they could, when you put it in that perspective and you're looking at these target individual videos, they can do a lot when it comes to the internet. They can do a lot as far as keeping an eye on your home, right? I'm done. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not someone that's influential. I'm not someone that's speaking the word of God and telling everybody this internet thing is fake. They're trying to have us in our phones all day long, the mark of the beast. And the beast is the internet, meaning your life is the internet, trying to put chips in your head. Your life is being online, and when you're online, they can control your complete reality. I don't care who takes the information I'm saying and runs around and disseminates it all over the internet. It doesn't matter. That's my job. I pull it down from Divine, and then y'all copycat and y'all spread it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not my place to be like, yeah, well, y'all give credit where credit's due. You people ain't gonna work like that, and God knows it. So I'm gonna put the information out, and y'all do what you do with it. But as long as the information is being put out, and other possible target individuals can be thinking about something, and their consciousness is unlocked at that point. See, that's my job. Is to make you people unlock parts of your consciousness. Whether you steal my information or not, and run around, I still unlocked a part of your consciousness. I don't need any credit. I don't need none of it. I can see my work in all of y'all. That's what God gave me. So I don't need for you to tell me shit. I can go to your channels and see your influence I give, from my mics, from my lighting, from the way I speak, from my titles, to the way you guys change your channels up, to everything. I have mass influence. And from now on, I'm not going to let you guys steal my content while I'm out here getting that stuff from Divine and being targeted by the government to make it look crazy, while you guys stay calm and barely speak about yourselves on your channel, taking the information that I'm speaking about and making it seem like, no, 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 no. Everybody gonna get the information from source from now on, meaning me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it from God. You guys can get it from source, and you'll know a copycat or wanna be taking my information from now on. You'll be able to know, oh, that's King David stuff right there. I can tell, because from now on, I'm gonna switch my stuff up. So go watch the old stuff. From now on, it's gonna be about targeted individuals, obviously doing terror, but I want to open up people's consciousness about the fact that this internet thing is out of our control, and they're able to do whatever they want. So you're thinking that you're getting trolled by a person that's just crazy. No, you're getting trolled by a machine that has no consciousness or no moral compass. They'll just put pressure on you after pressure on you after pressure on you. I am a Leo. I'm a fixed sign. So once I make my mind up about something, it is done. If it's as far as I'm concerned, it's the powers that be putting heavy pressure on me. That's what it is. It's done. So whoever it is, that's like a smaller YouTuber, TikTok, I might be doing it too, or an X or whatever. Y'all don't matter. Y'all don't have no influence. You can't do nothing. I'm trying to figure out, because I look at my analytics. Why am I getting a 300, 400 impressions and it drop off? Why? Why? Why when my click through rate is high? They're suppressing me. Okay? We've been known that. But y'all thought it was for other reasons. Nah, I'm just telling too much truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling too much truth. And my truth is really phrased in a way that people can pick it up when I'm putting down. And they're like, oh no. Because there's a lot of truth tellers out there, but some people they take their little knowledge, they go get a degree, and they come out here talking like a philosophical type of prophet, and trying to use all these huge words. Now, I'm gonna use regular everyday words to make you guys understand what I'm trying to say, so your consciousness can be like, oh well, wait, yeah, I do get trolled a lot on Facebook, or whoa, wait, I do on TikTok have these weird trolls that come out of nowhere saying weird, even look like some AI generated. They do this because that way the images that are, because AI can generate pictures off of somebody else's pictures that can't be traced back to anybody. Just think about this stuff. So what I want you to do, because what they're doing is trying to make us come, it's all about crowd control. It's all about controlling your, what is that? Controlling the masses perspective of you. So if they take the control out of your hands while you're trying to build yourself up and make you seem crazy to people, then most people just run with that. But smart people look into it. That's what I rely on, is the smart people that look into it. But now that I know that pretty much all of the attacks I'm having, that's why I keep, see, God will talk to you. You got to listen. Why am I having these people hit me up? Are you a target individual? Like, what are you talking about? What is that? TikTok, are you a target individual? This chick is constantly DMing me on TikTok, real pretty chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you're really pretty. But her stuff is just so out there. It's like, I don't want to watch this stuff. But then I'm like, well, maybe people doing that same thing with me when I was having narc awareness stuff. Like, I'm handsome, but I'm talking about narc awareness. Somebody wants to hear that. I started watching her stuff, and I'm like, I don't think nobody's coming in my house. But as far as hacking my phone, yes, my phone has been hacked. I do have a weird neighbor with a jammer, and the power company keeps coming by and working on the power line right outside my house on a regular base every other month. Starting to seem my internet is always cutting in and out, like it's being hacked. Starting to seem like I might be a target individual. And once you know this, it frees your mind. It frees your mind. It's like, okay, it's not the people. There's no one invested, like maybe AX, but she don't have the ability to be able to get online as soon as I go live and troll me all day. Who is she paying? Ain't nobody. They might jump on here, but nobody has it. Only thing that can do that is AI. AI can generate as many bots as they want or troll as many as they want to at one time. They can send out hundreds of thousands of bots to, you know what I'm saying, all the different truth tellers at once. It's all, see, that's why I'm getting messed with so much because I'm the one teaching y'all how not to be bothered. I don't care what anybody else putting out online. I'm the one that started that whole be unbothered thing, self-love thing. I don't care what anybody else says. And that's what I'm causing them to be so worried about is if you're unbothered and you don't care what others think, then they can't control you through the internet. They can't control you. The internet, I'm telling y'all the internet's not real. And the reality is nature, is life, is people, right? So that you'll get on the internet and do whatever you want to do, then get off of it. Don't worry about how you're being perceived on the internet. You know what, man, I'm being talked about. Women are saying the craziest stuff about me online. They are talking, I don't care. I'm allowing them to come up with whatever they want to. Feel however way you want to feel. Make up whatever fantasy you want to in your head. You can think I'm still stuck on my ex. You can think that I'm bisexual. You can think that I'm a superhero. Whatever. That's the whole joy of the internet, right? That you can be whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want to be, and you can come off however you want to come off to people, and people can perceive you however they want to perceive you, right? So that's what I do. I don't get on here and be like, oh no, I'm not this. I let y'all say whatever. I see all kind of stuff pop up in my feed. What I do know is this: whatever y'all think about me, you're watching me every day. You're watching me every day. So that's all I think about. Whatever said is whatever said. I've learned that women will mask how they feel with a bunch of rhetoric and circle talk and jargon. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that. You're watching me every day. That's the point, right? You're never going to say, I'm watching you every day really hard. And this is what I noticed. Nah, you ain't going to say nothing like that. You're gonna say, "Oh, stupid shit," like, "Oh, you seem emotional and you seem like you're not a." No. Whatever I seem to you, you're watching me every day. Whatever you want to, but you're watching me every day, and that means that you love me, and I appreciate the love. But I want you guys to think about that. So from here on out, you won't hear me talk about trolls. Right? My phone would be dimming. Nah, it ain't nobody. Ain't nobody got no power like that except the government and the powers that be. So from now on, it's the powers that be that's trolling or whatever. So that means I have no control of it whatsoever. I don't control the internet or tech or nothing. So it's not going to mean nothing to me. It's going to mean absolutely nothing to me. It don't matter what a troll says. So powers that be, you're watching. It don't matter what a troll says from now on. It don't even matter if it's really my ex. I'm going to assume it's the powers that be, and y'all don't matter. Peace, love, and light. Ah, I love myself. Love yourself and love God. God has helped me put this together. Now a troll don't matter. Now a troll don't matter. Oh, God is good. Have a great day, everybody.